Good afternoon. This is Mike Palmer from Mike Palmer Homes coming to you on a very nice February day. Looking at this new plan just completed. Well, actually, we still have to pressure wash and do a couple of things, but it's pretty close to completion. And I want to get this Sunday afternoon while the workmen are not here, because it's hard to get peace and quiet to make these videos. Anyway, this one has 1,672 square feet of heated living area. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,672 square feet. And it has, if you count the screen porch, garage, and front porch, the under roof area is 2,383, almost 2,400 under roof. Now, some things I want to talk about, hopefully the wind is not making me too hard to hear, is you look at some of the siding features. They went with black windows and a black front door, and that little reverse gable there is black as well, with white siding, and that's and black gutters. That's kind of the craftsman look, which is really popular nowadays. And you see a black garage door with windows. This is on a fairly steep slope, so I will be talking about that a little as well, some of the challenges we had. But we did, now when you have a front entry garage like this, we try to make just make it the driveway wider the whole way up. That way it makes it a lot easier to park cars, etc. And these folks opted to widen the driveway and make a little area here if you wanted to park a landscape trailer or a company or whatever, extra vehicle, you can park over there. Anyway, this if you look at these grooves in the concrete, these were tooled in. Sometimes they cut them, but these were tooled in. They're called control joints because one of the characteristics of concrete is it cracks. So what we try to do is control the cracking, and that's why there's always lines in the sidewalk so that it cracks in a pre-designated spot rather than random cracks around. So anyway, this edging, we call that picture frame. So we got a nice picture framed sidewalk. This middle part, that's called a broom finish. So when it's almost dry, they take a broom across there so that it's not real slippery when it's wet and icy. Gives it traction. We got brick steps, and these columns are called, it looks like wood, but it's composite called Miratac, and same thing where we wrap the beam up top. And this board over here. It's a composite. It looks like wood, but it won't rot or crack or peel on you. It does not absorb water. You see the vertical siding, now it is a vinyl product, and that's what the neighborhood calls for, but it's still a very attractive front door. This calls a craftsman style front door. It's got that molding, it's called dental mold, D-E-N-T-I-L, and it's got the 3 windows up there, and that's your typical craftsman style home. Now let's go in. This is an open floor plan. And you can see right when you walk in, first thing you see is a fireplace, and you also have a nice view. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, but you can see the trees right out back. So you can see right through the house, which gives it a nice open feel. This door here, this is a door to a home office. Now that's a 2-panel door. We call that Cheyenne. That's the name of the product, but the style, it's got a classic Roman arch up top, and it's got beadboard. It's got 2 panels in the beadboard, and the 2 panel is kind of a craftsman look. And this is a barn door, so it's got those rollers up there. It's white with black trim, with black hardware, and it's a nice size home office. It's not overly huge, but it's plenty of room for a desk and a chair and do whatever you need to do. And you got a nice view out front, but it's kind of tucked away here for private, and we did put a cable there for technology and internet. Now, when you come past the home office on the right, you can see this is a nice open floor plan. The space is separated. We've got a cathedral ceiling here, a vaulted ceiling, a nice ceiling fan. There's your kitchen island, and your dining room is over there to the right. Your pantry's over here, to the left. Your pantry's over here to the right, the other right. Anyway, these floors is a Mannington laminate floor. Now, I really like this floor because you've got a thick plank. There's no subfloor that is absolutely perfect. And with some of the vinyl plank, the LVPs, the luxury vinyl planks, they're kind of thinner and they're not as rigid. So you tend to feel every little imperfection in the subfloor, or you feel it more. They do have thicker plank vinyls, but that starts to get into more money and you start approaching wood. So this product is getting bang for your buck in performance. I'm really happy with it. Now it's pretty waterproof, but it's not as waterproof as the vinyl plank. But unless you're dumping mass quantities of water on your floor and not wiping it up for long periods of time, which very few people do, you should be fine with this floor. And if you did have a problem, it's not too difficult to unclick it and just put a couple of spare pieces in. But we really haven't been having the problem where we do have some issues with if there's any, just the houses move and they vibrate, and if a little nail head kind of works its way up or whatever, sometimes we feel that. And it's hard to get 100% of them exactly flush through a house, and some of them do pop up as the house moves, expands and contracts. So this product, we haven't had any issues with that, so we're real pleased with it, and it looks great. Fireplace, stone fireplace, Dutch quality stone. We have a flagstone hearth. That is a nice gas log fireplace with a rough hewn cedar mantle, and we have a technology porch for the TV. But even if you opted not to put the TV there, you can always put a picture over that, cover the cable and the receptacle. And it goes all the way up to the cathedral ceiling. People tend to enjoy those. Some people skip the fireplace. They say they don't use them. I use mine. I love the warmth in the winter. We don't get that much cold weather here, but when we do, it's nice. It's nice for atmosphere. You've got a double slider, a 6-foot slider, going out to the screen porch. Let's take a look at this. Nice deck, nice wood deck. Our good friends over at Hilburn Custom Homes always do us a spectacular job. It's got a wood rail, screened in. This product is called Screenies. We really like this product because it's not very expensive, it's not big and obtrusive, but if you ever have to change a screen, which screens, over time, they get holes in them and somebody can poke a hole or accidentally bump it. It's real easy to pop this off and put on. Well, not really easy up this high, but a lot easier than if you had a wooden board over there and had to take it all apart. Anyway, but it's a real nice atmosphere out here. You got a good distance from your neighbor over there and over there, so you can have conversations up here and they can't. They're far enough away where they're not going to be able to hear what you're talking about. Out back, you see the grass coming in, starting to come in. Next door, it came in really nicely. It's getting nice and green, and we're not even in spring yet. Ow! Oh. Sorry, stepped on something sharp. And anyway, but that's nice. You got all those trees back there so you can see the goings on, but you're not too close to your neighbor. The black window that goes in the dining area, but it's nice when you're in the dining area. And the living room. This back screen porch is kind of an extension of your space, so it feels really nice size. Now, dining area is right over here. Once again, you got windows there. You got windows out back, and that's your nice kitchen table, and it's fairly deep on this plan, so you don't have to worry about your chairs being in the way of all the goings on of the kitchen. You've got it all far enough away. This island, it's a cool island. They went with a darker stained island to complement. The countertops are the same color, but they just did a different color on this cabinet, which is real popular. But they did the crisscross ends. It's a real pretty feature. And they went with double-decker cabinets up top, so you got more space up high. That does add cost, but it's a real nice looking feature. You don't have that, the top of your cabinets don't act as dust catchers. It goes all the way to the ceiling. They went with a double oven effect. That's a microwave and oven over top, but it's nice with this double oven because you don't have to bend over to get stuff out of the oven or the microwave. And I know me, I'm not the spring chicken I once was, so it's getting harder. The knees are telling me you want to bend over less. Nice cooktop with drawers underneath. The drawers are real nice. Pots, pans, whatever. Once again, you're not bending over as far, and they're nice and accessible. Big island, big granite island. That's a cool fit, cool. Sprayer comes right out, clean whatever you want, swivels. It's got a nice spring attachment. It's a cool fixture. Now, if you look here, we've also got a tile backsplash. It's like a subway tile, but it's got a few more textures. We've got under cabinet lighting, and that's obviously where your refrigerator goes. Let me take a look at your pantry. Nice pantry. Pantry from heaven, I like to call it. But you got these wood shelves. It costs a little more to have our carpenters build them, but a lot of people don't like the wire shelves, especially if you drop some rice or sugar. It doesn't go down through every shelf. There's nice big spaces between the shelves. They've got a receptacle down there if you want to plug in a coffee maker or whatever you want to do in here. So that's a lot of room in that pantry. Now, come back here. This is almost like a little mudroom area. That goes out to your garage. Here's your laundry room. We got a nice shelf up there for hanging clothes, detergents, etc. There's your washer dryer hookups. This laundry has a closet, which is nice. Ironing board, vacuum cleaner, whatever else. And you know, you can hang clothes in there as well. Now, this whole area, this utility area, you've also got access to your garage. Nice features in this garage. You got windows that let in natural light. You got pull down stairs. You got plenty of room up there. And you've got a utility sink. Now, with garages like this, what we try to do is get the height of the concrete high enough to where you only need 2 steps. Because if you go one more step, then by code you need rails down each side, and the steps are coming out more into your garage and taking up that valuable garage space. So that's something we work really hard on to get that, you know, to optimize that and do it as best as we can. So anyway, now we've seen the main core of the house, a nice open floor plan, a nice flow out to the deck, screen porch, into the natural area. Let's go take a look at the bedrooms. Bedroom 2 and 3. Okay, they opted for carpet here, but if it's just a couple with 2 people, you know, the carpets aren't going to get a lot of wear, so they work just fine. Now I like a double ball catch door. You notice they got black hinges and black hardware. I don't want to go in there and mess up all the vacuuming that was just done, but you get the idea. And it's, you know, you got a window out front. Back here you've got bedroom 3. Similar thing. You've got a nice double ball catch closet and a nice window out to the back. And you've got generally you have a choice. They've got the so you've got the the coax and the receptacle for your TV. Some people like those down lower so they can just put the TV on top of a piece of furniture. But we like to have those hookups and ceiling fan hookups in all our back bedrooms because everybody seems to want that. Something we just do it as a given. We got a nice granite top with drawers. Get some extra space. That's a nice plate mirror. The fixture. Once again, a nice view out of this bathroom. And you've got just a fiberglass tub shower. That nice shower rod. Now this house really has a lot of features for a house this size. Try to make it as feature rich as we can. You come in here to the master. Now I also like, you've got this little vestibule area. It's got a spare closet, which can be for a lot of things. Linens, coats, vacuums. But so you're not coming from the great area, you don't have a direct view into the master's bedroom. Come in here, here is the master bedroom. We've built this before where we put one of our window seats out there too. That's something we really like to do, makes it feel bigger. It's almost like a piece of furniture, almost like, we call it an away space, a separate room. But we've got, that's enough room there for a king size bed. You've got windows on each side and a nice double window out here. It'll be even nicer once those trees bloom. I think I'm starting to see the leaves just bud a little bit out there. Same here, you're gonna have some nice trees. Nice crepe myrtles and stuff. We got another barn door to the master bedroom, which these are fine because most of the time this stays open anyway. People don't close it that often. But you know, there's always a gap here, so they're not Perfect for privacy, but they're pretty good. His and hers sinks. They went with a drawer base in the middle. Some people will actually lower that a little bit and put a knee space where you can put a chair. The faucets have 8-inch spreads, so there's 3 holes. In the back bedrooms, usually just do 1 hole when it's closer together. But a little more formal in the master suite. Up here, you've got 2 light fixtures, his and hers. I like this towel rack, it's pretty cool. Double towel rack, his and hers. Anyway, this shower design. Shower, where they got the mosaics. I got that nice herringbone pattern with the mosaics, which is on the niche here. Nice transom, lets in natural light. I really like the half wall with the glass on it, because that, you know, lets the steam out, but you have no door to deal with. You can walk right in, and you're going to get some water on the glass, but not very much with a shower head up there. Not like having full glass shower and you have a lot of glass cleaning. So this will keep it to a minimum, and there is like a Rain-X coating on there that lets the water bead off to keep that easier. Now, showers over here. You can turn your water on here. What's nice for this, has a preset valve, so you can set the temperature to just what you want it. And then, you know, you don't have to stand under it and play with it. You set it just how you want it. It's got a memory to it. And then this is my favorite fixture here. Not real complicated. Just got a wand. Acts like a regular shower head when you take a regular shower. But if you want to take the wand down, you just pull it out, put it back, snaps right back. You don't have diverter valves and all that. You don't have to pay for all that extra plumbing work to get it set up. You just install one. There's a seat bench, you know, put shampoo and whatnot there. You also put some products over here in your niche. Me, I don't have any hair, so I only use one product, soap. Anyway, there's commode room. It's nice. Got a window for natural light while you're in there. And the master closet. Let me turn the light on here. Let's get a better look at this. Got these nice shelves, got chrome rods. These closets are made by our trim carpenters. Okay, but you get nice heavy-duty chrome rods, nice heavy-duty shelves. You've got high and low, and you've got a whole nother stack of shelves here for shoes and whatnot. And once again, they went with the laminate flooring in here rather than having carpet. So I've done it both ways. It is easier to clean. Carpet in a closet tends to get dusty, but it is nicer on your feet, nice and soft on your feet. So that's a trade-off, but more and more people are doing that. They went with carpet in the back 2 bedrooms because they're not going to get used very much. And a solid floor in the master here. So you have no carpet in the master, but a lot of times people put down a nice area rug, so when they get out of bed, it still feels soft on their feet. And they don't have carpet to deal with. Again, ceiling fan and technology ports. So that is pretty much the features in this home. It's nice and open. Got what you need. Got all the room you need, not the room you don't. So makes for a nice, comfortable home, especially if you're at a stage of life where the kids are grown and gone. But there's plenty of people buy this house that do still have kids at home. You know, it's just not 3,000 square feet. It's closer to 1,700 square feet. So let's go take a look at the foundation. This house, you'll see, it was probably more suited to be a basement home. However, that wasn't in the budget, and it wouldn't have been in the appraisals. We built that house over there, and this lot was, there was actually 3 lots here, but we had to split it because it didn't have enough depth to put your septic field. So they put the septic field on the side, and you got to put your well, you know, a certain distance away for obvious reasons. But if you look at the side of this house, let's look at this. See this garage height? See how it steps down? That's really high enough for a basement and then some. You can store a lot of stuff down here. Now in the back, they did some extra concrete work as well, because when they come back here, they want to have an outdoor area underneath the deck. But let's look inside this crawl space here. And when you go in crawl space, you've got a nice big full-size door. So you can put a lot of stuff in here. See how much room, how tall those piers were. So this got kind of crazy expensive for us to build. But you know, somebody's getting a nice home. But you look up that back garage wall. This probably would have been better as a basement lot, but the appraisals in this neighborhood just don't justify it. So this is the way we went with it. There's our water heater. It's got a low boy for crawl spaces. We like to put in a crawl space because here in North Carolina we don't get freezes. But if anything goes wrong with the plumbing over there, plumbing in that, if there's a problem, you know, it doesn't flood your house. So who knows what's going to happen 15, 20 years down the road. But down in the crawl space, you know, it keeps the water away from your living area. So if the pipe bursts or something, you know, you're going to have water draining out your crawl space drain, but it's not going to take down all the sheetrock in your house. The extra concrete back here, nice concrete patio, and up underneath the screen porch and deck will be a dry area. So you can put, you know, outdoor kitchen or a lot of different things you can do here. And they did put up some electrical outlets in case somebody wants to hang a TV there. It keeps it out of the weather. And it can be a nice outdoor area I think they're planning to do. But it did get awfully tall. Same thing with that lot over there. See that house? Let me zoom in on it over there. It has a nice drop, a nice access from the crawl. But that was, you know, we couldn't really cut and sculpt these lots too much because you have to have pretty much virgin soil where you put your septic field. But their grass is coming in real nicely. And this is starting to, I don't know if you can see it, but the grass is starting to come in. Got straw and seed here. So anyway, we're real excited about these houses because they're starting to look really nice. The neighborhood has grown up. It'd be kind of sad to leave here, but we've built on all our lots in this development, so it's time to move on. Anyway, once again, we're going to try to post at least a screenshot of this plan. Should be a link down below. And we appreciate you visiting our site and watching our videos. If you find things of value, you can always hit the like and the subscribe button because we intend to keep spitting out content. And hopefully, you find this useful. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.